Crowds gather outside St Clement Danes, the RAF Central Church in Westminster. They've come to honour a man they didn't know, but whose story has touched them. During World War II, Flight Sergeant Peter Brown from Jamaica volunteered to join the RAF.
He was trained as a wireless operator air gunner, so he had a critical role on the Lancaster bombers he was flying in. He was trained to fly in Canada and also in the United Kingdom. He got to his operational squadron ready to fight, and the war ended. So he flew operationally between VE Day and VJ Day.
But by the time Peter died at the age of 96 in December, he'd lost touch with any family. He's one of the last of the so-called pilots of the Caribbean. So when a person passes away without any known family, it falls to the local authority to organise their funeral. So in Peter's case, it fell to Westminster Council. They got together with the RAF and with community groups and put out an appeal, and this is the response. And amongst those who saw the appeal was a woman in Canada.
I had been doing my family tree for the last 40 years, and there was always a void in the family tree of Peter and whatever happened to Peter. And I could never find any information, but I kept looking, and I always read the British newspapers once a week. And up came the article regarding Peter Brown and that they were looking for his family. And immediately in my heart, I knew that that was my Peter Brown.
But most of the people here have no connection with Peter, but wanted to pay their last respects.
I think we're in an environment where representation and remembrance is becoming more personal to people, and we're looking at family legacies, and especially celebrating 75 years of Windrush, we're looking at the connectivity between the past and the present and how relevant the contributions made by those in the past are prevalent now today, so we can honour that and know how we're building for the future.
Today is really significant. Anyone who heard the story of Flight Sergeant Peter Brown can't have helped but being touched by it personally, and also from an Air Force perspective, the opportunity to come together and respect and celebrate his life and his service here at St Clement Danes Church. It's our spiritual home in many ways. It means a great deal.
The response to the appeal was so huge, organisers had to change the original venue to St Clement Danes in order to accommodate everyone. The service lasted for more than an hour, and amongst the congregation was the Chief of the Air Staff. Claire Sadler, Forces News, Westminster.